Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. You might notice that things are going to get a little bit different around here because we're doing some flashlight reviews. Specifically, this is kind of a flashlight roundup or flashlight haul from Temu. These are, as you know, when I've been buying stuff from Temu, I've been sharing with you guys and showing some different flashlights and stuff, but I thought I'd get them all together because it's, getting close to Christmas time. Some of you guys might be looking for little stocking stuffers and stuff like that. And there's actually some kind of cool flashlights on there. So I thought I would go over them real quick and I'll show you their capabilities. Will light up Santa and his crew. So I'm going to actually tilt this up just a little bit there. So the first flashlight I'm going to show is one that, although they show it as projecting a long beam, it does not really. Now, all these flashlights are rechargeable, which is kind of cool because then you don't have to do batteries. They're all USB rechargeable. They all come with a charger. This one has kind of this crown on it that I guess you could use it either as a striking implement or as just a base. And the same thing on the top. It's got that same kind of thing. As you can tell, inside maybe the beam is kind of, I don't know how to say it, but it's not as focused as maybe some other ones. So I'm going to turn off this light. We'll go through its things. There are some flashlights that have a strobe effect. So if that affects you or anybody in your household, you may not want to go any further in the video. But if it's not a concern, I won't be having a lot of strobe on here, but enough to show the different flashlights. So here we go. This is this first one. And like I said, I don't really have, most of these flashlights don't have a name or a number on them or to them. So you'll just go through their flashlights and you can kind of see the different body shapes and stuff. This is not a bad one for the backyard. It's just not a focused beam, but here we go. We'll turn off the lights here. And so as you can see, it gives you a pretty good spot, but it does not really go further. So this is on high, then it will switch to a low beam, then it gives you the strobe, and then that's it. So that's it kind of for this one. It's okay, it's just a very wide beam, as you can kind of see looking at that convex kind of a beam that it has. One of the other ones I picked up was this guy here, just because more lights is mo better, right? So it's got a pretty big body. Actually, this is the second one. I'm sorry. There's two that are the same. This is, or maybe this is the second one, but one of them is got a much fatter grip. This is the fatter one. So this is the 2.0 version. It doesn't have the center beam is the main difference. But this one here, you do have a light on the back, which I wish it was on the other side from the power button, because as you'll see, it's real easy to blind yourself. What's kind of cool about this one is it does have these dots that will show you the battery strength that you have. And again, this has the strobe feature on it. So we'll go through this one real quick and we'll see how it lights up everybody. Of course, this is not a far test or an outside test, so I don't know. Hopefully this will all show up correctly, but here we go. So this is your high setting. Then it goes to the low setting. Now on the low setting, you can see all 5 lights are still lit. Then it's going to go to a strobe, and then you're going to go to this single light, which is good for like if you had to set it up for a task light or something of that nature. That does work. But when you're holding it in your hand, you can see where it would, basically get you. And this one needs to be charged. So I thought that was good to show you one that needed to be charged so you can see what that looks like. Here is its cousin. This one comes with a lanyard on it already, and you can see it's a little bit different. So here is your main beam. Here's your low beam. And you can see it's kind of strobing all the time. This is your strobe light. There is your indicator, and here is your task light. So again, kind of interesting, but a little bit different. This one here has turned out to be kind of a favorite of mine, especially at night, because as you see, it doesn't have the task light feature. But this is the one that I get my dogs with in the middle of the night when I have to go out there with them. It has a recessed button, so it's not easy to turn on. You have to really kind of get in there with your nail. But we'll take a look at this one right now. So here is your high. You see it gives you a spot. Here's your recharge indicator. Then you have low, which again, it gives you a nice clear spot on there. And then it gives you your strobe. So this one just has those. Now another one that I have, and this is a relatively new one, this is a headlight. So this whole strip lights up on your head. So you have the whole band, and then it also has a light on the side. So you do have a spotlight capability. So again, this is rechargeable, and you have your on and your different functions. So let's go through this one real quick. So when you first turn it on, here is your beam from just that headlight portion, which is pretty darn good. And then let's see here. Does it change? Let's see here. So it did change the light a little bit. As you can see, there's an indicator for red or green there. So it's gone back to the red and then gone back to the green. Let's see if I can get this one side light to come on. What do you got to do for that guy? Okay, so it turns off, turn on, and I'm not figuring out how to turn on the side light. Or maybe it broke already. I don't know. But, you know, it gives you a lot of light to work with, which is different than a lot of headlight flashlights, that they don't always give you that that good beam, you know, that you're looking for. So you get a lot of light with this one, and you don't have to move around as much. Yeah, I had this working before. I don't know why it never turned on. That's kind of weird. But, you know, let's see, it doesn't turn on with this separate thing. But this is all like a rubberized housing that's on it. This is all flexible rubber, and then you have your nylon stretchy material, and you just adjust it for your head. So yeah, it's kind of a, you know, that's kind of like how Temu stuff is. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't, but you know, it's pretty cheap. That's the good part about it. So hopefully that gives you some ideas for some Christmas gifts and something of that nature. If you're in the market for a flashlight of some type, then hopefully one of these will do you good. All right, guys, I will see you in the next one, and I'll talk to you later. Have a good one.